everybody, and welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly, at your service. Today we're taking a look at the Ghost Collection, aka the Gray. This is the Carcharodontosaurus edition. Now, we could argue that the Grays are kind of like the boring collection as well as the Browns. And maybe I kind of look at it that way too. But if you play unofficial, I'm assuming that Mutations takes a long time. A lot of work. At least that's what I'm assuming. I've never played official actually. I fell in love with the game watching people play on private servers. I then met a guy who told me he had played on official servers, and he's like, it's you can't do it and have a life, more or less. And he would tell me like how long it would take to tame certain things, and I was like, holy smokes. And then like I sometimes get a reality check, like when I hear somebody like Syntac, for example, and he goes, oh yeah, the Carcharodontosaurus takes like 2 weeks growing up on the official servers, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? How do people do that? I guess people have like big groups that they played, but like, holy smokes, I could never. I got mad respect for all of you who play on official, okay? It's like, I love the breeding and the mutation aspect of this game, but I don't know if I could put up with it on official. I'd be so sad and frustrated waiting for like them to be able to breed and like get off egg cooldowns. No. So mad props to you. I salute you. If you play on official, could never. Which is why I play on a private server. There's pretty much instant breeding on here, and still, it has taken me like 2 weeks to get everything together, show you colors, show you collections. It might even be more than like 2 weeks before this is over. I think it's more than 2 weeks. But you know, I'm doing my best. I'm also like trying to have a life and not like live and breathe ARK 24/7, though it's been quite close. Especially while getting these out. Anyways, we have a warm tone side. So this is the warm grays on this side. Not that many. And then I did the cool tone on this side. We'll start on this side because currently the lighting is more beneficial on this side. So yeah, I won't go through like exact color numbers today because there's so many of them, and it takes a long time. Like I did it on a video the other day, and like it's like 20 minutes of me going through colors. Anyways, I would still like to know if you prefer this like I'm doing today, or if you prefer that when I'm actually going through every region and what color number is on it. So leave that down below for me. I would also like to welcome new people to the channel. I have, it's not been missed on me. I've been seeing that we've gotten some subscriptions the last few days. So if you're new here, hello. I appreciate you. My name is Tilly, and I nerd a lot of ARK, and especially the mutation and stacking stats. But yeah, let's go. So the warm sides have, all 3 of these have the 60 range basically of grace. So I also have dino storage on here. I should say that as well. I keep forgetting sometimes to say that. There's dino storage on here that adds more colors. hopefully you can still find something you vibe with if you play on official. Yeah. So back to these. It's the 60 range in different regions, basically. So you have the deepest of the 60 range on the first guy for the body color. Then we have the medium, and then we have the lightest gray brown. That's the third one. And then I've just mixed those colors in different variations on each dinosaur. So it's color number 64, 63, and 62. There's some white added in, as you can see on some of them. And we also have some like spines of some of them. So that's what's going on with those three. I also believe on the lightest one, we have region number 4 is color number 55, which is called near white. That's what's on the belly. And then you have the proper like albino white, color number 36 is on the region 3 up on the sail. Well, not sail. I don't know what to call that. Up on the upper spikes on the back where you see where it's white. That's that albino white, 36 color. We then have, I believe I used color number 64 for both of these, which is the lightest. I should go from this side because they are backlit and lit from the side on this side. So this have that like color number 64 color, the lightest one, is mixed with a neon yellow. Oh no, not this one. This one isn't neon yellow. This one has. So I believe for the belly we have 225 for region 4, which is like the olive dye. I'm sure there's something you can find similar. Color number 99, I believe as well. I think. I don't remember if it's called mustard or if it's called custard. That probably would work as well. We then have one of the army camo like green colors on the back. It's either I think 98 or 97. And then we have that neon yellow for the spikes for region 3. So that was what is on that one. And then we have that same 64 color for the body. In this case, we have color number 10 for region 4. That's that light orange you see on the belly and on the markings on the face. And then up top we have, I believe I put black spikes on this one, with orange in color number 75 in region 3 and in region 5. So that's that one. I also feel like orange mixed pretty well with gray as well. It's like orange, yellow, blue, and purples, I think, mixed pretty well. I also don't think reds are too bad. We will see on the next side. I'm going to show you the next side as well. So I don't think red is too bad either. Here we have like the neon yellow on the belly in region 4. So that would be 4 in region 4. We then also have that color in region 3 on the back of the spikes. I believe the actual spikes. Oh no, actually, I think we have on region 2, we have color number 4, and then in region 3 we have color number 11, which is the light yellow. I believe I did it that way. So, and then we have, I think in region 5, there's always a red, and I think that might be 70, color number 70 in region 5. Then I also wanted to show you that even though you have just grays to work with, you can make something magnificent. This little guy or lady is very fiery. But even if you don't have like a stark white, which I would prefer to put on this is that color 55 near white on the belly region, which is region number 4. And as you can see, even though it has gray tones, or it's slightly more gray than white, you still make it pop off the red. And it still looks really nice. So if you can't get to a yellow, what am I saying? It's because I was looking at the yellow. If you can't get to a white, some of these like lighter gray whites works as substitutes. I do these for inspiration, not for you to like, I mean, you can straight up color copy them if you want, if you see something you really like. But in general, I do it as inspiration. You know? I believe this is color number 72 for the body color. It's either that or 73, but I'm pretty sure it's 72 for the body color. So that's region 0. We then have that neon yellow again in region 5. It's also in region 3 on the top of the head, on the backs, like the bigger spikes. And then I believe I put 75 on the actual spikes. So like if we go up here, can we land? Oh, I did it. Oh my God. You can see how it like mixes on the spikes. It looks really nice. So this is probably my favorite out of the bunch today, apart from a purple that comes further down the line. I think that looks good. I would probably do something similar with a white when I go through the daily collection, which is the red collection that's named after me. But yeah, so next one is that color number 55 near white color, I believe, on both of these is the body color on both of these. We then have that like neon yellow on the belly. It's also on, so in region 4, it's also in region 5. In region 2, we have a black color. Yeah. And then I believe I kept the, yeah, so region 3 on this one is still that 36 color albino whites. I think this kind of looks nice too, though I think maybe it would look nicer in white. I will try it with white and put in another, probably in the firecracker collection. And we'll see how it looks. Yeah. This one has that 55 color for the body again. We then have 59, which is a light turquoise for the belly, and for region 4 and 5 is the same color. And then we have some yellow in region 2, so that would be the spikes. And then the back part of the spikes on this one, on the top ones, I also made that turquoise 59 color. So region 3 has 59 here. We then have like a medium, I believe. A medium gray. This is probably color number 13, I think. On these two, we have a fantastically pink belly on the first one. I believe this is color number 67. We then, I believe, have the light magenta on region 5, so that would be color number 90. We then have a magenta in color, in region 2, there's a magenta. And I think maybe I put a magenta in region 3 too. I think that's what's going on there. Something like it-ish. We then, on the next one, we have the color number 13 for the body color again. We then have a light pink, I think, for... No. Is this a light pink or a light blue? Actually, I think this is a light blue. That is probably 215 on the belly and maybe 215 on the top too. Or it's either that. It's kind of hard to tell. It's either that or it's 215 on both the belly and on... So both region 5 and 4 either have color number 30 or it's 215. with some deeper spikes. We gotta keep going because it's getting dark. We then have the color number 55 on the belly in this case. So it's on region 4. As it looks like it's the same color on the spikes. We have that 36 color on the back of the head spikes again in region 3. So that's color number 36. It then looks like we have 31 for the actual like body color, and then we have, I think it's color number 30 for the actual spots, so like region 5. Yeah. How you feel about it? I actually quite like that one. That is, apart from the red one at the end, I also don't mind the turquoise one. I think you could do kind of what you did with the turquoise with also the cyan. I just didn't put it in here, but I think you could do that as well and it would look pretty nice. And then like the last 3, I've done exactly what I did on the other side, only with the cold tones on this time. On this side. And like the warm tones are the other. So this is that, like, I think it might be 56. It's either 56 or it's just a normal black for the body color on the first one. We then have color number 13 as one of the colors, and I believe I put 55 on all of these. So that 13 color on the next one, on the middle one, is color number 13 for the body. And then the last one has that color number 55 color for the body. And then all of those colors are mixed on all 3 bodies. It's just a deep version, medium version, and light version. And that's all of them. That's all of these lovely little boys and girls. I'm actually, even though these are gray, and maybe I don't love it as much and probably won't save as many of these, I actually still quite enjoy the Carcharodontosaurus mutation, how it looks, how majority of them, even if it's more boring within quotations, I actually quite like how the Carcharodontosaurus looks in all of the color variations, even when like the more natural stuff. So, oh, you're a little bit too close there, so don't mind me. So yeah, so it's not that too much of I don't know, a pain. It's not a pain either though. I still enjoy it. It's just like in general, obviously the brown, like the brownie collection, which is the browns, and then like the ghost collection, this one is a little bit less exciting because the colors are not as poppy. You know, they don't pop off or have the same amount of contrast that I crave. What I think makes a nice dinosaur to look at is when the colors play off each other and stuff like that, and you get good contrasts and like medium and dark and light tones. I'm a color nerd. I don't know if that's obvious when I talk. I feel the exact same when I do like the whole color book stuff. There's color books for mature people, grown up, whatever you want to call it, for grown-ups, adults, which I'm quite into. So I do quite a lot of like color combinations and stuff like that through my hobbies, I guess you can call it. This is also a hobby. So yeah, I draw inspirations from that too. Or like if I see pictures online, I'm like, oh, those colors look fucking bomb together, you know. I shouldn't be cursing. It's a friendly channel. I try not to. Anyhow, I have blabbered on way too long. I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a comment. give us a thumbs up and like subscribe if this is something you would be into or want to see more. And that's been the Ghost Collection. I'll talk to you another time. Toodle!